Hey, I want to talk about, and I'm a little angry. I've been talking with a few of my students there. Hold on here. Been talking with a few of my students, and I had one student. We were working on some estimating, and he said he gave the customer a deal. Um, and I paused for a minute, and I asked him, "How? What position are you, or what position are you in to justify giving someone a deal? You're not even making any profit, right? When we do your numbers, you actually been losing over the years. So think about this. Before you give a customer a deal, before you give a customer a break, before you give that friend that special price, you need to think about how much you're actually making. You're not in a position starting out, especially to be giving deals. You need to be hungry, and you need to get confidence to where you understand that you need to be in a different position to give deals. Okay? You need to be in a different position to give deals. If you're not making any money, there's no deals to be made here. Okay? You need to be charging full price. You need to make sure you get paid full price, and you need to make sure you get paid on time. It's very important. You need to see it as if, and you need to drill it into your head that if you lose $20, they're taking that out of your kid's mouth, your wife mouth, your family, your dog. Maybe you love the little road. I don't know, but it's taking food. It's taking resources out of your loved one's mouth from them, okay? And that's what's important, that you got to understand that every minute needs to be paid for, okay? We're not in a position to be giving deals out, okay? You need to be charging the correct amount. You need to be confident enough to be charging your value. And you need to get your value. And that's it. You get your value. And you stay with that. And you always stay with it, no matter what. And I constantly got to drill that in to, to us, especially starting out in the construction industry. Is very, very important that you're profitable in the beginning years. Okay? Even if you're learning, you need to be profitable. If you start this track where you're not being profitable, where you're giving deals, you're just beating yourself. You're sabotaging your own company before you can actually give it a chance. Okay? And that's what you're doing there. You probably won't realize it till there's no other resources around for you to pull from to give these false deals and breaks, and I don't know. So my whole talk on this is realize your worth, realize your value, realize and have confidence in that. When someone asks you how much you're going to charge them, be confident that I'm going to charge you $950. And then justify, explain, add value to where you're not adding more work, And then how do you add value? Don't add the value that you feel is value. You ask the customer, what happened on your last construction project? What were some of the concerns you had? Or you ask them, hey, what are the concerns you have if this is your first construction project? What concerns do you have? Ask them, and then let the solution to those concerns be your value that you're adding to your price. Okay, maybe they say, hey, the last contractor just overflowed my trash. Then tell them, hey, on every job that I do, I haul off my trash daily. Or if you don't do it daily, tell them you do it, every 3 days or whatever it is. Tell them you have someone comes by and picks everything up. I'm not sure how you do it, but let them know that, hey, they don't have to be concerned with that. And that's the value that that's the value that you can give them to ensure that you're going to make sure that doesn't happen here. And charge your price and stick to your price. If you give a customer a price, right? If you give a customer a price, you say, hey, this job is going to cost you $1,200. and the customer haggles you, right? And he says, hey, I talk with my wife, and all we have is $1,000 for this job, man. We want you to do it. Come by and do it. You need to understand how, matter of fact, and this is why you got to qualify your customers. This is why you got to build that relationship with your customers over the phone. Ask them these questions on who are they consulting with? Is it the wife? Is it the daughter? Is it the grandmother? Is it, who is it? Who are they going back with, back and forth with to figure out how to get this done, when we're going to get this done, how much we're going to pay, and get that person involved and really find out a little bit about what they're going through, what they want to do. And then you will understand their budget, right? Even if a customer doesn't have a budget, you can figure out a budget, because you can throw out a number. Customers say, hey, this is my first construction project. I have no idea how much this costs. And then they tell you what they want. You say, hey, well, that concrete patio, if you were to do, on this concrete patio, to do some color concrete stamps, maybe some acid stains, and get some colors in there, different border, then you're going to be looking at $12,000. Or we can do more of a plain concrete with some saw cutting to give some decorative touches to it, and you're going to be looking at about $6,000. They'll tell you right there, oh my gosh, no, we wasn't looking to spend 12. 6 is more in our range, and maybe we can go a little bit higher than that, so you know where they're at. But let's say you don't do that, and the customer says, hey, you know what, we want you to do this for $1,000. If you turn in a job for $1,100 and they offer you $1,000, and you're willing to take that $1,000, then either one, you was trying to beat the customer out of $100 from the beginning, or two, you're going to lose $100 on this job. And on the $1,100 job, you're not making a whole lot anyway. So that's a large chunk out of it. So you got to understand that when you don't just say no, okay? You find out more about your customer to add value to your number, okay? And that's why that's why you got to build that relationship, evaluate this customer before you even get to that point. That way, once you give them a price, you're giving them a price that fits within their budget. Why? Because you figured out the budget in the beginning. But you got to be confident in your price nonetheless. No deals. No deals, no work. And then you got to be confident enough to go get the next job. So hustle, 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 and then hustle harder. Thanks. That's all I have. Have a great day. I got a lot on my schedule today, but that's all I wanted to share. Hopefully it wasn't too long, but make sure you guys check out the website, and if you're looking to get your license, make sure you contact us, and we'll go ahead and get you started and line you up for steps to starting your business. Thanks.